And we're back. We're on Newstalk 1380, KOSS AM, Lancaster Chamber of Commerce, Chris Spiker, AV Florist. I love that music. That's by Lions Named Leo out of Bakersfield, California, my buddy T. Stevens. What a great guy. Every week, all over the Antelope Valley, the music is heard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Aaron Goldstein, Goldstein Digital. Who's our next guest?
Our next guest today is Mike Axley from AM Cafe.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Chris. How you doing today?
Wonderful. What does AM stand for?
It's my kids, Alana and Michael.
Wow. Where is AM Cafe?
Well, we are in one of the old El Torreo buildings. If you remember the old Builders Emporium, 10th Street West, Avenue J4, and we're right inside there. Been there for about 4 years. Before that, we were on Sierra Highway for about 10 years.
Sierra Highway forever, right there with the tire store.
It sure seemed like forever.
You know, you go walk into a restaurant and have the smell of new rubber. That's kind of exciting. No, but now you're on 10th Street at J4, and it's the new home of the Lancaster Chamber business for breakfast.
It is.
So you're open for your regular clientele, and you open at what time in the morning?
We open 6 o'clock every day.
6 a.m.?
6 a.m.
And the coffee's ready at 6?
Pretty close. Sometimes my waitress a little late, but for the most part.
Do you have people that actually show up at 6 for breakfast?
We do. We do.
You have regulars, don't you?
We have some of the same people I've been seeing for years. Yeah,
Every day.
almost.
And they can buy a Valley Press out front or bum a copy off of you?
They can do either one. Well, they don't get to bum it, they have to give it back when they're through. But
Well, they borrow it then. Sorry,
That
I
works.
have to be more. So you've been doing the restaurant for 14 years.
This one, yes.
And what did you do before? You were in high school before this?
Before this, I actually washed dishes for Al Baroni over at Baroni's Pizza, but that was like 1970, which gives you a really sad idea of how long I've been doing this.
You've been doing, well, it's a people business, it's a serving business, that's a high calling. Not everybody can, really, not everybody can do it.
Yeah, we get that.
Not everybody can do it, right?
Not
Hey,
everybody really wants to. I mean,
where's my
sometimes
iced tea? Where's my iced tea? I ordered it like 6 seconds ago.
I always learn to say, "Oh, sorry, not my station."
Really?
No.
So Aaron wanted to ask about your world famous pancakes.
Okay, which ones?
You have more than one?
We got, just pick just about every flavor you can think of. We've tried it.
Chili. You don't have chili pancakes.
We have a chili jalapeno corn cake pancake
Woo.
with onions and cheddar cheese on top. Guarantee you, you're going to remember it all day long.
That will stay with you for a long time.
It'll haunt you for a
Haunt you,
long
baby.
time.
So for somebody that doesn't know whether to have breakfast or dinner or lunch, it's all right there.
We try to cover it all.
Those are pretty much gourmet pancakes, aren't they?
They're unique. Somebody, it's actually maybe about 10 years ago, somebody came in and I was making corn cake pancakes and they said, "Oh, it's kind of boring. Why don't you put some jalapenos in there for me?" And so we did that, and then, you know, once you taste it, you're going, "Oh, those are interesting but kind of dry." So then there's chili. So a lot of these things have kind of evolved over a period of time. The carrot cake pancakes, same thing. It's started one thing and now it's kind of evolved to cream cheese icing and carrot cake pancakes. So I'm actually getting a little hungry talking about them.
You know, Mike, we're kind of on a roll here. What else in the way of pancakes do you have? Because, you know, it's a well-kept secret.
Well, and unfortunately it is. And we keep trying to fix that. Banana walnut, peach cobbler pancakes, those are probably my favorites.
Peach
But
cobbler.
and we have people coming in, we actually have a guy that comes in and has us make him chocolate Cocoa Crispy French toast. I swear, maybe once a month.
So do you say, buddy, that's going to cost you $20?
No, we just stand there and watch to see if he can really eat it. And he does, every time.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said.
So who's your crew there? I know you have your daughter, Alana.
Daughter Alana.
Yeah.
We have Kathy, who's been with me, gosh, 7, 8, 9 years now.
She's the one that fired you?
Yeah, a couple times.
Okay, yeah.
And then, gosh, we've got little Mimi and Julie, of course,
Julie.
which we inherited.
Was she there from the El Torreo?
Well, no, she was actually there from IHOPs many, many years ago. I used to run the ones up here. That was
You know, was
For
there a
about 12
time
years.
when you were running IHOPs and also you had AM Cafe on Sierra?
In fact, that, to be honest, AM Cafe was my therapy.
Gotcha. Because you'd run in with like a bag of eggs or something like that.
Well, what would happen is I'd spend the entire day working in a big chain and having to do all these kind of silly things. And then
Right.
I'd get home and get back to the restaurant, at least somewhere I could do something interesting, add a little style or a little pizzazz to something. I mean, just the idea that I could roast turkeys and make pot roast and make my own soups and gravies and mashed potatoes and all those real things. It's just really kind of nice to be able to do that.
Kenny, what do you think?
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm thinking, a little mom and pop restaurant. Okay, I'm going to have a cheeseburger and fries. No, this is a gourmet establishment.
Well, I appreciate that thought.
Well, you don't buy like powdered eggs.
No, everything's fresh. Just
Everything's
like-
fresh.
Yep, everything. Almost. I think I
Well.
buy my coffee.
Yeah, but the coffee's great.
Yeah,
I could drink
coffee.
3 cups of it.
It's special. I have
I
to
don't-
actually send for it. It's a special coffee.
My buddy Steve and I mean, it's like we're both working during the week, so it's a Saturday or a Sunday morning breakfast. It's not always the same booth. We take a picture for his dad, send it back there to Kansas, hey Dad, we're having breakfast at the AM Cafe.
Oh, cool. Or are we rubbing his nose in it?
Well, this guy's a World War II vet, he's seen it all, but it's just kind of nice to have these wonderful establishments. Do you put ads or coupons in the Valley Press?
We used to. We occasionally do now.
What works best for you?
Really, honestly, is word of mouth. It's you can talk all you want. You can advertise. I worked for, like I said, a chain restaurant that spends millions of dollars every year telling you what a wonderful nostalgic experience they're going to have coming into their restaurant. But then that's where you find the powdered eggs and the dehydrated hash browns and
Why
that
do you
kind of
need to
stuff.
spend money to tell me how fantastic it is? I mean, I'll know as soon as I walk in.
Yeah,
And so you're doing it that way.
that's what we're hoping. We try.
Get the word out. So when I said, thank you for being a member of the Lancaster Chamber, and we'd like to put you on the show, you said, well, I'm pretty quiet. I don't talk a whole bunch. But, I said, people have to find out about this place. They have to know about it. And they'll go in there and, if they like yellow as a color for a restaurant, they'll be back.
Now, they could also, if for nothing else, come see the floral arrangement we have at the front entrance.
We always have an amazing flower
Yeah,
arrangement.
this one was your special one.
It is special, and I think we'll just leave it there to build up suspense, because if we tell them, that's no fun.
That's very true. Very true.
But you got started in, you always have a gift basket going for some kind of drawing, right?
Those are, quite often, they're always for some charity, a charity group. We have a group of ladies that actually work real hard at making the basket, collecting the money, making the drawing, donating the money off to whatever good charity that they have. It's a very nice thing.
So when you're doing stuff like that, remind me, because I need to be involved in that kind of stuff.
We will do that.
What do you do for veterans? Don't you do something special for veterans?
Well, we always have a 20% discount for active veterans, but every Christmas, we invite every veteran who doesn't have something else to do to come on over and have Christmas party with us.
Christmas Day,
Christmas morning. every day.
Christmas morning. Kenneth, put that on your radar.
All right.
We need a greeter, and you stand there in the morning and just thank these men and women for serving, and for coming out on Christmas morning. Free meal.
Free meal?
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we don't
How
care.
can you make any money doing that? Didn't you read the book?
I've never quite figured that part out.
Well, this is why we need to take care of small business people like you, because you really give a darn.
I appreciate that, Chris.
And you're not pounding your drum. This is just the way you like to do it. And I felt sorry for you in the beginning. I thought, this guy's starving. But every time I go in there to your restaurant on 10th and J4, it's busy.
I like company when I'm starving.
Well, you offer a great value. The food's delicious. The portions are perfect, and the help is great. The parking is unbelievably fantastic. Love the parking. You share it with NAPCO. Is that NAPCO?
Oh.
What's that car place called?
CarQuest.
CarQuest, thank you. And barbershop and a dry cleaner.
And the Okinawa Karate Studio.
Yes, which can get busy from time to time.
Yes, he's been
But-
around forever.
And the 99-cent thrift store on the. So you're a fully leased complex there.
We are. You can get your hair cut, you can get a brand new wig if you like, get your car fixed. And
That's
pretty
all.
soon I think you can even buy a house at the back.
And then you wait a half an hour, and then you can have lunch. Breakfast served 24 hours a day? I mean, when you're open?
We serve everything on the menu all the time. Moment to close.
Sweet. Look at look at Aaron, man. A dream is born.
Well, sometimes pancakes at 3:30 in the afternoon is just what you need.
All that syrup.
Perfect.
Now, do you have orange soda?
I will work on it.
Oh!
Come on, I'll figure something out. Yeah.
He's going to put a can of orange soda in the fridge for
I
you.
probably 2 of them, just in case.
Well, and you got an A rating?
We do.
Because my buddy Lou Stoltz won't go to a restaurant that doesn't have an A rating.
Okay.
He's like that.
Well, hopefully he's safe.
That's a full-time job, isn't it?
It's a non-stop job.
I mean, for any restaurant, even
Any
the big
restaurant.
guys, any restaurant. Mike Axley, AM Cafe, 10th West and J4. Just drive around, you'll find it. It's there with CarMax and Barbershop. And we'll see you at Lancaster Chamber Business for breakfast.
Well, thanks, Chris. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Mike.